Mommy, mama, mamacita, mama. I'm gonna be a model. Duh. Yes, guys. It's my very first YouTube video. Yes, we did it. We made it. We're here. And it's time to speak my truth, okay? If you don't know me, my name is Bayina, pronounced Bayina, duh. And this is my very first video. Even if you don't know me, the one thing you can know is that I have been wanting to make a YouTube channel and a YouTube video for years. And the only thing holding me back, it was me. It was me. Unfortunately, it was me. I was literally the only thing that was holding myself back. So I decided, stop it. We're going to start today, right now. And what's our topic? We're going to talk about me, myself, and I in my life. We're going to talk about the modeling in me. So let's get into it. If you didn't know already, I am a Black Muslim model living in LA with no agency, okay? I have worked with a ton of brands. I have worked with Vella, I've worked with Veiled, I've worked with Fifth, I've worked with NYX Cosmetics. I've worked with Live Tinted. I have many more. My face is in Ulta in two places, actually. One, you can see a picture of my face, and it's really cute. And the other one is just my cheek, but it's there. It's there. And I worked hard for it to be there. And I'm going to tell you guys how I did it, because when I first got into modeling, I didn't know how to start. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know who to talk to, and I couldn't really reach out to anybody. Everyone I knew had an agency, so they had someone to help them start, and I didn't have that. So I had to figure it out off the noodle, okay, off the noggin. So I'm going to tell you what I did to start modeling, because it didn't happen overnight, but yet it really is not that hard as you think it is. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. So it's time for you to grab a pen, grab a pencil, put your pretty little face on, because class is in session. Let's get into it. Guys, I'm so geeked. I'm so geeked. Really, it might just be me watching this video, but I don't care, because I'm proud of myself for taking the step. Anyways, my glasses are on, so it's time to be serious. Let me tell you the story of how I started modeling from like start to now, basically. So I moved to California in 2023. I'm from New York, born and raised. And when I moved here, I was like, I want to model. I want to be a Muslim model. Why can't I be a Muslim model? And you're right. Why can't she? There's nothing stopping her. So I started looking around. I started looking at people who modeled here. I've even messaged some of the people that model here, and some of them I'm friends with now. And they were just kind of like, you can do it. You got it. You can do it. And I was just like, okay, but how? But how can I do it, right? So it all started honestly with Vella. Vella was my start to modeling, to be quite honest. I just so happened in the middle of the night, mind you, I'm all just very determined to model. I always looked at brands' pages. I looked at the type of models, the poses, because I was just so interested in it. So when I was on their Instagram, I was looking through their highlights, and I realized they had a highlight that said looking for models. And I was just like, shoo, I don't have any digitals or anything. And they wanted a picture submission. So I was just like, I have this little cutie picture of me. It's just this little cutie picture. I'll show you guys. There's a picture taken on my birthday at the TEP festival. So I was just like, well, I have this and I think I look tea, so let me submit it. And I did. 2 days later, not a week, not a month, 2 whole days later, that's it. I got a message from them. I got a message from them saying, hey, we loved your pictures. Can you come into the Vella office and model? Oh my goodness, I was geeked. I was geeked because I'm like, me? You want me to come in? The first thing I did was call my mom. Mommy, mama, mamacita, mama. I'm going to be a model. I'm going to be a model. Your genes pulled through and now I'm going to be a model. And, you know, she was very happy for it. And I went to the Vella office. And let me tell you, that was the time of my life. I learned a lot about modeling in that one session, okay? I learned that it is exhausting, okay? It is not as easy as you think it is. If you ever did a little photo shoot by yourself, you know it's not a quick one and done, okay? It was a little exhausting. And I was just like, okay, But I loved it. I got to meet people. I talked to everybody. I like connected with everybody, and I was just like, I love this, and I want to do it again. I'm gonna show you the pictures and some. Matter of fact, not only am I gonna show you the pictures, I'm gonna show you some footage from my first shoot because I actually recorded it because I wanted to post on YouTube, but then I was too scared about it. So I'm gonna tell you and show you right now. Yeah, hi, editor Baina right now. Can't get access to those videos. Yeah, so just imagine my first shoot, okay? Let this be a sign to save your content properly and post it because I can't get access to it. But just imagine it, young me, it was very cute. Wasn't I cute? I was so cute with my little round baby face. I was so cute. But the thing is, that foundation, that concealer I was wearing, it turned yellow. It turned yellow, and I didn't even notice until after I'd left, but my pictures still looked good. I'm still very proud of those pictures I took that day. After working at Vella, I actually became a regular model for them. I used to come into the office pretty frequently, like maybe 2-3 times a month. I was coming in pretty frequently. And of course, modeling is not my only job. It is my second job, I consider it, but it's not my only job. So, I was very happy to take a break from engineering to come and do that. So we love that. After working at Vella for a while and getting more comfortable doing my own photo shoots and everything, I was getting comfortable with it. I then had the opportunity to work for NYX, right? And how did I work for NYX? Networking helped me work for NYX. I had talked to somebody who had connected me with someone else who happened to be a caster for NYX, and I was just like, wow, this is so great. So I actually got casted for NYX, and it was a completely different experience from Vella because I feel like at Vella you're doing a lot more clothing, whereas makeup, you're just sitting, getting your makeup done, taking cute little pictures, just a little and then going about your day. And I was just so happy to have that opportunity. Like, subhanAllah, like I was just so happy. Okay, I was so happy. So I worked for NYX, and I ended up becoming a regular for NYX too. A regular for NYX is not like every day. It's more like maybe once a quarter. So I was coming in like once a quarter to do some photo shoots. And I was just so happy that they liked working with me and wanted to continue working with me. I'm definitely going to do another video explaining what it's like to actually be a Black Muslim model, a Black Muslim hijabi model at that, to tell you how my experience is outside of working with Muslim companies. So then I got to work with more companies like Fifth, and by working with Fifth, I got connected with a lot more brands. And then I started working for just various ones, small ones. I do some for pay, I do some for not pay. Like, to me, I do it for the love of the game. Okay, we're doing it for the love of the game, and I do it because I don't know, it makes me feel happy. It makes my younger self feel beautiful. Not even the current me, because I think I'm a baddie, I think I'm fine. It makes the me, the middle school me, the high school me, the elementary school me feel absolutely beautiful to do it when I look at those pictures. So guys, I'm gonna cry. Like, it makes me so happy. But anyways, long story short, as of recently, I have modeled for Veiled, probably my best pictures yet, because I have grown and used all of these abilities and skills I have to get to this point. And comes to show that you don't need an agency. You don't need anything but your own determination and your pretty face. That's it. That's honestly all you need, because I didn't have an agency. I didn't have that things, but I was determined to do it. So I did. And now look at me. Look at me now. Look at me now. Okay. Let's keep it going. Here's what I did to actually get started to modeling, and what things that you can do too, okay? I stopped waiting. That's first and foremost. I stopped saying, like, am I even pretty enough to model? Oh my gosh, I don't look like these girls. That's good. You shouldn't look like these girls. You should look like you yourself, and that's what makes you qualified to model. That's it. Being you makes you qualified to model, and that's all you need. There's models of all different shapes and sizes and colors and hair textures and everything. All you need is to be you, and that's it. So once I felt comfortable in my own skin, and I was like, you know what? I can look like me and be a model. Yeah, I can be a model. I buckled down. I started by just taking good pictures, okay? For me, I've had like the Canon G7X for years, and so like I started fixing the settings so I can actually know how to work with it. And I was like, okay, I'm going to fix the settings. I'm going to start taking good pictures of myself. That's how I took the pictures for my birthday. I was like, I'm going to take good pictures for myself and start by feeling good about myself. And that's what I did. And I started kind of building a portfolio. But it wasn't like a professional portfolio, but it was basically just an accumulation of pictures of myself that I had taken that I felt looked good. Once I did that, I started following brands. Following brands, especially brands I was interested in modeling for. Following brands, checking them out. Like, for example, Vella. It wasn't necessarily that I was interested in modeling them, but I just thought it was interesting that they had a hijab company that was from California. ASMR. Anyways, I started by taking pictures, and the pictures started with being like, oh, okay, like that's kind of cute. That's all right. So I would look at my pictures and be like, what can I do more? Like, why am I not Bella Hadid? What can I do more to get there? So I started thinking about, okay, how can I learn to pose in my own pictures? How do I pose that fits my body shape? How do I pose that fits the outfit, fits the vibe? Okay, how do I change my face? I don't have the facial expression they have. What can I do for my face? Okay, what's something that makes me stand out? These are all things that I thought about when I was taking these pictures, because it is a little more simple than just taking pictures, because you need to learn from these pictures so that you can grow and get better. So after I started doing that, then I started posting them, because Instagram, TikTok, all these things are virtual portfolios. So I started posting them so that I could be seen and so that like people would recognize me, hopefully. Did anybody? No. No, they didn't. But still, I still made an active effort to do so. And when people weren't noticing me because I'm not Bella Hadid, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to start reaching out to brands and reaching out to companies, getting rejected often, okay? Getting rejected often because I do lack the experience. Getting rejected often and still just being like, you know what? I'm still going to keep trying. And that's how I got my first opportunity. If I was breaking this down into lessons and steps, the first thing I would say is, number one, stop waiting for you to be ready. You're never going to be ready. There's always going to be an issue. You don't have the right camera. You don't have the right clothes. You don't have the right this, okay? I can't remember the name of the model. I can remember, actually, I just don't want to mispronounce it, but I'm going to put a picture of her. The one and the beautiful model who was scouted at her school. You think she was ready? You think she had the right clothes on? No. She just was there. She just was there, and the opportunity came for her. And that's just to show you that it doesn't matter where you are or what you're doing. An opportunity will find you, and you need to make yourself ready, plain and simple. My number 2 lesson would probably be updating your portfolio, as in your Instagram, your TikTok, whatever you actively post on. Yes, you need to be posting pictures of yourself. If you do not want to be posting pictures of yourself because you're afraid, oh my gosh, that girl from high school is going to see it. Oh my gosh, that girl from high school is going to make fun of me. Why do you care? Why do you care? Okay. But for me, I just had a lot of people on my account that it was too much to unfollow. So I made a brand new account. And if that's what you want to do, make a brand new account, start over, and start posting your pictures up there, because that's how brands are going to see you. That's how companies are going to see you. Because after a company sees you, that's when they want to work with you. My friend has been scouted through her DMs, okay? It happens. When you submit pictures, they're going to ask for your handle. Why? Because they're going to go check out your Instagram and your account. They want to see, is that real? Is she really a baddie like that? Oh, yes, she is. Yeah. She was born that way. They want to see that. So post, and post often. Post everything. Ooh, number three, I would say relationships are probably more important than followers. It doesn't matter if you have 1 million followers or you have 100 followers. What matters is the people you know and the connections you make, okay? That is most important. I'm going to tell you guys a quick side story, okay? This one's just a little simple one. I was on LinkedIn and saw that ManyChat was having a content creator event, and I just simply would comment on it, and I was like this is such a great opportunity. Like, the people who are going to get to go, it's going to be an amazing opportunity for them. Now, the tickets for this thing was like $250, $275. I think if you got early bird, if not, it was like $500. I was like, it's nothing I could be paying for. But I kept, connecting and following, and I connected with the person who was making the post and was just, saying to her like, yeah, like that's super cool. Like I'm interested in marketing and stuff like that in social media. So I think the people there will have a great time, and I hope that we can see some content come out from it. And she offered me a free ticket. And I had such a good time. I learned so much valuable information. I would pay for it right now. That's how good for me. It was 100% worth it. And I will go next year. That's how much I thought it was worth it. So it's just the point, like making connections. When I'm at photo shoots, when I'm out and about, I'm always kind to people. I'm always nice. It doesn't matter about your face as much as it matters about how much they remember you. And they should remember you in a positive light. Every place I'll go to will tell you that she's so sweet. She's so kind. Oh my gosh, Vanna. Like, when I walk into Nick's, for example, they feel love. Oh my gosh, Beta, we missed you. Because when I'm there, I'm talking to everybody. I'm chatting to everyone. I'm telling them, hey, I would love to do this. I'm making connections. And when it comes to social media, if I'm following a creator, I'm very picky about the people I follow, because I follow people that I feel like resonate with me and my journey and whatever else. And when I'm following somebody, like it's because you resonate with me. And I want a connection with you. And when I do that, like I'm talking to you, I'm telling you, listen, I love your work, etc. Like I'm building a connection. You're not just a follower. We're not just mutuals. You are someone that I'm deeming not worthy, but I'm deeming you important to me and my journey. It like worthy was a crazy word. I sound like a freaking an alpha male. No, but someone I just feel like is important to my journey, and not like oh, I'm using you. That's not it. Every relationship is a give and take in life. And I just feel like when I'm connecting with somebody, I'm like, I admire you in some way. You are doing something that's different, that's changing the game. And I admire you for that. Number 4, create opportunities. Okay. Not everybody is going to have brands just DMing them, okay? Like I would say back in the day, like maybe a few years ago, it would be easier for a brand to DM you. But now there's millions of people on social media. They're seeing thousands of people a day. And not saying that your videos and stuff won't stick out, but it might not even reach them. The best opportunity is the ones that you're going to create for yourself. DM these brands, email these brands, comment on their things, tell them that you love their work, tell them that you want to model for them, tell them, and you will get the opportunities. If you don't, then that one's not meant for you yet. It's just not ready. It's cooking. Let it cook. But when you do, you'll be so happy that you took that chance. What is the worst someone's going to say? Like genuinely, if you email, what's the worst someone's going to say? Okay. I have been commenting on this brand's clothing, right? And I was just like, wow, like I love their clothing so much. And literally they had a story pop up and I was just like, love your stories. Like, oh my gosh, do you guys work with like influencers or anything? And they were like, yeah, here's our email to work with the influencers. Just message us. And I was just like, that easy. Just create the opportunities. You never know what's gonna happen for you. Okay, you can't just be sitting there waiting for life to hit you. Sometimes you gotta hit life. Okay, you gotta hit it. Number 5, I will probably say being different made me stand out, and not like oh my gosh, I need to be different so badly. Oh guys, you like pink and I like blue. Not that type of being different. But when I wanted to become a model, I was very concerned about wearing hijab. I was very concerned about being a black hijabi model. I did not think it was going to be an opportunity that I could create for myself. And then I was just kind of like, you know what? I'm not changing myself. I'm going to be true to myself and I'm going to do what I got to do. So I tried anyways. Being different and being confident in being different is what made me stand out. It's what makes these brands kind of realize, oh, we want her. Because being different means you're representing something other than the general crowd, okay? Like let's say I model for NYX and I model with a hijab on. I'm targeting Muslim girls to say like, you could use this. is for you. Look at us. We're shade twins. Like, I'm targeting Muslim girls. I'm targeting black girls so that you guys can see that you guys can do it too. And that's what I think about when I'm modeling. When I'm modeling, I think about all the girls who feel like they can't do it, that their like hijab stops them, their color stops them, anything. And I'm like, you know what? No, because I used to feel that way. So I'm gonna buckle down and I'm gonna be there for you guys. Tired and all. I'm gonna show up. Okay, I feel like I hope I said some good information. I really do. Because I feel like I just started yapping. But I think I got the gist of it. You know, take your pictures, be confident, make your own opportunities. Not necessarily be different, but be proud of being who you are. Be proud of it, okay? Now I've gotten tons of DMs, Instagram DMs, comments, emails, everything, asking me a bunch of questions about modeling. So I'm going to try my best to answer some of them right now because, guys, there's so many of you guys. Alhamdulillah, I'm happy, but like there's so many of you guys. It's just easier to do it right now, okay? How do you stay so composed, guys? Everyone will tell you, I'd be laughing in there. I'd be laughing, I'd be cheesing. That's all I'd be doing. I'd be having the time of my life. Don't let a good song be playing. I'd be dancing. I'm going to show you guys clips. Because all I do is laugh and smile and dance. I don't know. I feel like I like to like pose like but immediately I'm like, I'm enjoying this. I'm loving this. Like, you can laugh right after. You can even laugh during it. Like, obviously don't do it. Don't laugh yourself out of the studio. But like sometimes if you ask people in the Vela office, they'll be like, all she does is yap. All she does is yap, yappity yap, yap, yap. Yap, smile, and laugh. That's all I be doing over there when I'm modeling. And then she's like, lock in. I'm locked, okay? The lock is just a little loose right now, but I'm locked. So how I stay composed, I just kind of like laugh. Ha, ha, ha. Oh my God. That's what you got to do. That's what you just got to laugh. Like, it's okay to be uncomposed. Like, and me, when I'm getting my picture taken, like, okay, this sounds crazy, but if there's a mirror or some way where I can see myself, it helps me stay more composed. Like, when I see my facial expression, then I'm like, oh, I'm more composed. Like, I'm looking at my thing right now. I should be looking here, but I was looking at my viewfinder and I'm like, okay, the next question is, where should I start? Which is basically the whole premise of this video. Take pictures, make your own portfolio, network, meaning follow brands, message brands, make your own opportunity, go out and just have fun and be confident in yourself. That's basically it. That's it. Someone say, can I model in the UK as a black Muslim? Guys, I want to model in South Korea as a black Muslim model. That's actually the main reason why I started modeling was because when I was living in South Korea, I wanted to be a black Muslim model. The thing is about modeling in Korea is they want you to have experience. So I was like, I cannot do this because I do not have the experience yet, which is why I was building a portfolio. But I did have an opportunity to model in Korea. Unfortunately, I didn't get to do it, but I did have the opportunity. So yes, of course, in the UK, you can model. Anywhere in the world, you can model as a black hijabi Muslim model. Black or hijabi or all three, doesn't matter. As long as you're confident in yourself and you put in the work, you got it. What helped you stand out? Ooh, what helped me stand out? I would say what helped me stand out initially in like submissions is not necessarily my looks, but for me was probably my skin. I take very good care of myself and I take very good care of my skin, okay? Korean skincare, I'm not new to this, okay? I'm true to this. I've been doing this for years, okay? Y'all just jumped on the bandwagon. I've been driving the bandwagon, okay? I've been on it for a long time. I take good care of my skin. I don't just buy any and everything that everyone's using. I use what is good for me. And I think that thing that helps me stand out is when I'm taking these pictures, I have a good natural face and I just take them. I'll show you like the picture that gets me casted the most, I think is an atrocious. I think I look crazy in it, but because it shows my skin and my features really well, it always gets me casted. There's one that I used to submit, but because it looks edited, guys, I swear it's not. I just had good skincare, did a face mask the night before and put shea butter on before my flight and it looks so good. But because of the light in the bathroom, it looks edited and I think brands question it. So I just used the other photo instead. And that's another thing I forgot to mention. When you're taking a photo for your portfolio, not only take your cutesy pictures outside, take good pictures inside. Well, take them outside, you know what I mean? But take good pictures with no makeup. You need to take, if you want to work specifically in any type of skincare makeup companies, you need to take good pictures outside in the sun, okay? And that's how my best pictures are, because I told you the bathroom picture, it looks fake because of the lighting and the skin was just too good. Like, I'm beating the allegations, okay? Take good pictures outside, bare face, just a little. That's it. That's it. That's it. It doesn't need to be the prettiest thing. Like I told you, mine is really not that pretty, but every time I've submitted that, alhamdulillah, I have gotten opportunities from it. The next question is there anything that I wish I knew before starting modeling? I think I wish I knew not to wait. Just start. Like genuinely, just not wait. You don't need to wait. You know what I mean? You don't need to. I'm not pretty enough. I'm not skinny enough. You don't need to wait. You can be a model in no matter what you look like, as long as you take care of yourself and you are confident in yourself, okay? Don't wait. If you want to do it, do it. Take the pictures, start making your own opportunities, and start. Plain and simple. Guys, that's it. That is it. This is the end of my very first YouTube video, guys. Paksu. Paksu. I am so happy that I finally just sat down. Y'all should see the setup. The setup is going crazy right now because I was determined to get good lighting and everything. I am very happy that I finally sat down to do this and really push myself. As I'm telling you guys, don't wait and make the opportunities for yourself. This is something for me that I was like, I'm done waiting. I'm going to make the opportunity for myself right now. I feel sick today. Okay, guys, I don't even feel well. I was like, I don't want to film. I'm not filming. I've been saying that all day. I'm like, I'm not filming. I don't need to film. And look where we are right now, filming in front of the camera, because I was like, you know what? No one's going to do this opportunity for me. Nobody's going to create it. I need to do it myself. And here we are. So I hope you guys loved this video. You better, because I put in the work. So you better love it. But if you guys have any more questions about modeling, let me know. Let me know, because this is how I started modeling and how you can too, okay? Just like that. And I hope you guys have a lovely and beautiful day, night, evening, weekend, month, year, anything in between, up, down, and around, okay? Bye.